And we're back on the SportsMax Zone. The English Premier League is having its cake and eating it. 9 players are ineligible for this weekend's round of fixtures after 2 national associations invoked their right to ask FIFA to impose a 5-day playing ban on them after their clubs refused to release them for the just concluded international break. The 9 players in question: Alisson, Fabinho, Roberto Firmino, Rafinha, Edison, Gabriel Jesus, Thiago Silva, Fred and Francisco Sierralta all failed to report for international duties after their clubs refused to release them, due, they said, to the players needing to fly to red-listed countries. But it seems the EPL and its clubs are seriously considering ignoring FIFA to field the players in question. Speaking to the media early on Friday, Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp has said he is unsure if his Brazilian players were available, while Manchester City boss Pep Guardiola said he is hopeful his duo of Edison and Gabriel Jesus will play.
The real punishment get the players, because if they can't play, that's what they do, that's what they love to do, and of course the clubs as well. But let's push that aside for a moment. It's about the players, and that's really not okay. We didn't decide that the players have to go. The world is in a pandemic. We all are still. In some moments it looks like it's not, but in other moments we get always reminded, and that's good.
Right now at 1:35, so it's unclear. I don't know. Hopefully they can play. We'll wait until tomorrow. If there is some good news about the club didn't inform you anything.
Liverpool and Manchester City are the 2 most affected clubs by FIFA's 5-day playing ban. Liverpool and Man City stand to be without the services of 5 of their stars. Lance, listening to the 2 managers, all I can think is they must really be frustrated.
Yes, they are, but you know, the stories coming out of England at the moment are that the clubs are prepared to defy the FIFA ruling. And,
but how?
Well, you know, a lot of these clubs, well, not a lot, all of these clubs have legal teams that work with them, and if they are prepared to defy FIFA, they must feel that they have some solid positions to go by, because FIFA made it pretty clear when they announced what they announced last week. But all of the reports coming out of Britain at the moment are suggesting that the clubs are prepared to defy the FIFA ruling. I did see a report coming out of, I think it was Liverpool, 2 days ago, that said there was no legal foundation for FIFA to take the action that they were taking, given the coronavirus pandemic and so on. That is what, as Simon had told us earlier on this week, has muddied the water a bit. So they feel as if they have a strong case in defying the FIFA ban on the players. And let's see what happens, because it seems quite evident that they are prepared to defy the FIFA ruling.
Definitely, and I think the fact that they are ready to defy FIFA's ruling shows the importance of these players to the team. The fact that it just reiterates how tight the season has been, how you really need your best players at every match. And it just makes things even a bit more confusing, because, you know, FIFA says one thing, then the Premier League says another thing, then we have the international team, and I keep saying the person at the center of all of this, which I feel is a bit unfair, the player himself.
Yeah, one of the stories that I saw coming out today is that some of the rival teams who will be playing against some of these players who should have been banned are saying that they won't make any complaints against players who should have been banned because of the FIFA ruling. So it appears as if they have consolidated the English Premier League clubs on a whole to fight what FIFA is saying. So let's see what happens on the weekend.
Well, Lance, these are the fixtures down to be contested this weekend. So we have Crystal Palace, who will be seeing Tottenham, Arsenal at home to Norwich, Brentford at home to Brighton, Leicester City, they play Manchester City. Manchester United will be at home and they'll be facing Newcastle, Southampton at home to West Ham, Wolves will be travelling to Watford, Aston Villa travelling to Chelsea, Leeds at home and they'll be facing Liverpool, Everton up against Burnley. Lance? Cristiano Ronaldo is expected to make his second debut for Manchester United on Saturday when the Red Devils host Newcastle at Old Trafford. As an ardent Manchester United supporter, because you're all decked out. Are you excited about his return, or are you indifferent? And I want you to tell the truth.
So why are you saying that?
I know.
As if there's a good chance that I wouldn't.
No, I'm just prefacing that because you're a Manchester United fan.
Yes.
And you are very vocal about when you don't feel okay with the team. So I want you to talk today as that person and not as, Lance Whitaker sitting on the fence. Go.
I'm excited about Ronaldo playing for Manchester United again. You have to be. I'm not indifferent at all. I'm excited. Cristiano Ronaldo is an exciting player.
Okay, then maybe my follow-up question is,
Yes.
Do you think Manchester United can win this year's Premier League with Cristiano Ronaldo in your team?
Yes, they can.
You didn't say that earlier.
No, because you were asking me if they will win. Will and can, they are two different things. But
Will they then?
I'm not sure. My answer to that is I'm not sure.
You see, when I'm done with the SportsMax Zone, when I'm finished with Lance and George, nobody could test me, can and will. We go to break.